I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be. Today, I am going to sample what I consider one of the catchiest theme songs of all time, the Pokemon theme song. So the original theme song was made by John Siegel and John LaFleur and performed by Jason Page, who I have to give credit to, his voice made it pop. It sounds like a mixture of Michael Jackson and Steve from American Dad. Well, anyway, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, we have our sample in Serato Sample here, and we have it chopped up. And we just need to come up with a nice progression here to get started. So I'm just gonna mess around. Okay, I think I got something. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be. We can work with that. And then we can turn off our metronome and let's kind of play it. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Perfect. As far as processing, we just put on an auto filter here, cut off some of that low end to make room for the drums, which are going to be next, and then a little bit of saturation just to make it a little bit bigger. So let's get those drums on here. So we have a nice little kit here, and we'll just kind of build something. So I'm thinking something like. But let's record it. We'll figure it out as we go here. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be. Something along those lines. Not too bad. I went ahead and just quantized it, edited a little bit of it, and then doubled the length of it. So here's what we have. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. It's starting to come alive for sure. For sure. We need to get some hi-hats on here. Something just basic like that. So we'll go ahead and get something recorded here. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be. All right, now just kind of cleaned it up a little, did a little quantizing. My timing was a little bit off, just a little. Don't judge me. Let's hear that. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. That'll work. This theme song is super cinematic, so I definitely want to put in some crashes and some rides here to make it just feel alive. So maybe just a crash on every 8 bars or so, and then just a ride all the way through. So let's try that. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Nice. So I just kind of tweaked it a little bit here, and then I left a little bit of room here just for when those drums on the actual sample come in. And we'll go ahead and play that. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be. Let's go. Time for the bass. It's time for the bass. 808, yes, time for the bass. So we got sublab here. Let's bring that down an octave. What we'll go ahead and do is, I know this song is in G flat minor. So I like that. I went ahead and changed this a little bit on the end and quantized it, but here's what we have. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. Let's go. I dig it. I dig it. Now it's time for a little more musical elements here. So I have a string ensemble. We'll bring it back up to the normal octave. And just kind of come up with a progression, a chord progression. Let's see what we can come up with here. Hopefully I can remember that to hurry up and get that on there. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be. So I quantized it a little bit and then adjusted the velocity just to make it sound more human because it is strings. And also added a legato, and then on the end I kind of just had it change that chord at the very end here. So here's what we have. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. In my opinion, that really complements the sample. Less is more. And what we'll do is I have this choir here. I'm gonna copy it over and then just bring it down an octave just to cover some of that mid-range here. So we'll just select all, bring it down, and let's play that. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. So I think we have our beat. I'm gonna go ahead and perform it. We'll put it in session mode here, and then we will just start with the sample, and then I'll just play what we have. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I wanna be the very best. 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 I like it. Hopefully I gave that sample justice. It's just way too epic and there's just way too many ideas you can take that sample. But y'all let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know if I crushed it. Also, please, please, please like and subscribe. I am almost at 3,000 hours. And then when I hit 4,000 hours, I can start getting paid for these beats and stuff and start doing more music for everybody. So please do that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.